Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, new review day here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at I believe it's the 20th studio album from this Canadian band. They've been around forever. Their first album came out all the way back in 1981, the classic Hard and Heavy. That's right, we're talking about Anvil One and Only. The one, the only Anvil on AFM Records. They're at it again. Let's take a look at the digipack here from AFM. There are the three main guys in the band, power trio known as Anvil. Of course, Lips on lead vocals and all guitars, Rob Reiner on drums, and Christ on bass and vocals. Here's the digipack with your lyrics and additional photography. Guys obviously hamming it up for the camera there, right? There they are once again. So, I have not been quiet about my kind of indifference to this band over the years. Sure, they're, metal on metal, forged in fire, hard and heavy, even strength of steel. Most of the 80s albums are pretty fun, kind of Canadian thrash, classic metal, right? You can say what you want. They're either classics or they're close to classics, but they've got like a million albums in between, and quite frankly, they've been fairly busy in recent years. I mean, Impact is imminent. We reviewed that here on the channel a couple years back, 2022. Legal at Last, 2020. Pound on the Pavement, 2018. Anvil is Anvil, 2016. Hope and Hell, 2013. Juggernaut of Justice. So since the beginning of the 2000s, they've released a lot of records, right? To me, most of them that I've heard have been fairly interchangeable. This is their latest one, produced by Jorg Uken and Mattes for Anvil Enterprises. And you've got 12 tracks on here. It sounds like Anvil. Might be the best Anvil album, though, I've heard in a while. That's not saying it's perfect, though. From a production standpoint and the arrangement of the songs, it's your typical meat and potatoes, no frills Anvil, basic metal. Vocals, Lips' vocals are what they are. They're very one-dimensional, but they kind of fit the songs. There's nothing overly complicated here. Basic riffs, basic solos. It's all well done, but in the end, your mileage may vary. Is this like tremendous, well thought out, intricate metal that's pushing boundaries? Or no, it's not. It's Anvil, right? The formula hasn't changed, but there are some pretty good songs on here. I think like One and Only and Feed Your Fantasy both started off. Those are fairly memorable, if unspectacular, examples of heavy metal, right? It's nothing crazy. Lips' vocals they're nothing much to speak of, but at least the choruses have somewhat of a hook to them, and the riffs, they're okay, right? Fight for Your Rights kind of sounds like, Motorhead from the last 20 years or so before Lemmy passed away. That's pretty good. I kind of dig that. Heartbroken, kind of generic. Golden Diamonds, kind of generic. Dead Man's Shoes, I kind of dig that. Truth is Dying, Rockin' the World, Runaway, all pretty forgettable. With these choruses that just don't really go anywhere. They just repeat the name of the title of the track over and over again. The guitar solos are what they are. They're commendable, but he's not trying to show off all too much flash or anything like that. The riffs are okay. However, the last three tracks are a hell of a lot of fun. World of Fools, Condemn Liberty, and Blind Rage. Good, crunchy riffs, some gallop going there, some good chug. The solos are a little bit more interesting, and his vocals are fine for what they are. Honestly, you can give me the first three songs and the last three songs. I kind of dig those. Everything in between, I can kind of do without. Don't really do a hell of a lot for me. So, but I think, as far as what I've heard from this band of their last 5 to 10 albums, this is probably one of the better ones, the more enjoyable ones. So it's not perfect by any means. So I would say if you have really not been into any of the Anvil albums over the last 20 years or so, I don't know if this one's necessarily going to change your mind, but I definitely would say give it a shot, because to my ears anyway, there's more to like on this album than I've heard from them in quite a while. If you're still kind of looking for the sequel to any of those classic albums from the early mid '80s, well, you're gonna have to keep on waiting. We're not really going there, but for what it is, it's okay. I still don't really care all that much about this band, but at least there's some enjoyment to be had on this metal album. So yeah, the One and Only from Anvil. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 star. Can they get any more original with the album covers? It's like we're beating this to death at this point, but at least it's well done, I guess. So I don't know. 3 out of 5. One and Only from Anvil, AFM Records. Check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.